What are the four conditions of the doctrine of double effect? Have you ever faced a moral dilemma where a good action could lead to an unintended bad outcome? This is where the doctrine of double effect comes into play. It's a principle in ethics that helps us navigate these tricky situations. Let's break down the four conditions that determine when an action can be considered morally acceptable, even if it has both positive and negative consequences. First, we have the nature of the act condition. This condition states that the action itself must be morally good or at least neutral. In simpler terms, the act should not be something that is inherently wrong. For example, if a doctor administers a treatment that is meant to save a life, that action is considered morally good. Next is the right intention condition. Here, the intention behind the action must be to achieve the good effect, not the bad one. This means that while the bad outcome may happen, it should not be the goal of the action. For instance, if a doctor gives pain relief to a terminally ill patient, the intention is to alleviate suffering, not to hasten death. The third condition is the means and condition. This condition emphasizes that the bad effect must not be the means by which the good effect is achieved. In other words, good outcomes cannot justify bad actions. The good effect should arise directly from the action itself, rather than being a result of the bad effect. Finally, we have the proportionality condition. This condition requires that there must be a proportionately grave reason for allowing the bad effect. The good outcome must be significant enough to justify the negative consequence. For example, if a medication used for pain relief might shorten a patient's life, the relief from suffering must be deemed important enough to accept that risk. In practice, the doctrine of double effect is often seen in medical ethics. It helps guide decisions in complex situations where both good and bad outcomes are possible. Understanding these four conditions can help clarify moral choices in challenging scenarios. By applying this doctrine, individuals can navigate ethical dilemmas with a clearer framework, ensuring that their actions align with their moral beliefs.